Okay, Perfume Genius. What? Perfume Genius? Okay, it was tied, I'm pretty sure. Flume and this was tied, so I made a decision. I feel like this was going to be the one to listen to, okay? Yeah, this looks pretty cool. There's two songs on here. Pop song, Eye on the Wall. They've been out for a little while. Like, they came out around times where singles were coming out for the last album, Set My Heart on Fire Immediately, which was a really good album. Really good album. I think it may have been in my top 10. It is really fucking good. I started listening to Perfume Genius in 2017. I think I went back and I listened to like Queen, the single Queen off Too Bright, but I haven't listened to Too Bright. I listened to No Shape, Set My Heart on Fire Immediately, and both of them are really good. Like, really good. Like, really good. Perfume Genius is not failing me. Okay? He really is not. So I'm excited to hear this because this is a weirder sound. You know what I mean? There's much more of a lighter alternative sound to Set My Heart on Fire Immediately. I think this may be like a little bit more electronic, a little bit more dancey, at least from the songs I've heard. Yeah, let's do it. Okay, so this is like an intro track, in a way, really starting the album off. Okay, yeah, I like this song. It's nothing too crazy. It makes me feel more like a mood setter here, okay? Yeah, starts off a little bit more grander. Okay, there is like a haunting nature to this track. I do like that plucking. I do like that like glockenspiel-esque vibe that comes in. Yeah, I'm not complaining. This is cool. Already, like, vocals being used as an instrument. First song in this one here. Shadow pieces shield alive. This is awesome. Okay? Perfume Genius did not fail me at all. Ooh, there's so many switch ups in this song. Okay, next track on here. Let's go. Holy shit. Perfume. Balance there. Okay, now the song's slightly ending. It's like, that's more falling in. This is fantastic. This is great. Okay. This is why I recorded this reaction instead of Drake. You want to watch me fall asleep on camera, or do you want to watch me be, find wonder in the sounds going in my fucking ear? Like the lightness that it ends out on the piano there. Getting jazzy in this bitch. Okay. Ooh, piano's blended in with it. Perfume, you did exactly what I wanted you to. Exactly what I wanted you to do. I wish I had a Perfume Genius vinyl. I don't, okay? I have a lot of vinyls. If I wanted to buy every vinyl I liked, or album I liked, fuck man, I'd be poorer than I really am. Okay? I already am poor. I bought all these when I was like young as shit. Okay? And I didn't have responsibilities. I was a teenager. It's starting off a little reggae-esque. I like this, okay? There is a lot of different genre blended on here. It's very nice. Deeper. I love Perfume can do deep in the falsetto here. It's great range, okay? It's ugly season. Person, but you're owning yourself.
I am a model for me on the ceiling, body and flickering light.
Guitar's pretty cool, Western-esque.
Give it.
Bass stands out here. This reminds me of right now, the breakdown in the Call the Police or whatever, the fucking LCD Sound System song. Underrated albums. Okay, another song. This song here, really lengthy with the lyrics. Clipping. It's kind of cool. Cool. Now the song's gonna end out. Oh, yeah. That's cool. Perfume Genius. Well done.
In the shade, where it lays, I paint a portrait. No fantasy. In the clay of its shape, I trace and graph.
This one seems like there's a confidence in him. You know what I mean? Is there a playful nature with this one? Fun. Sounds like a self-titled St. Vincent guitar solo. I would actually say that this is my second least favorite, so 2 for 2 coming in with Eye on the Wall. More so because the like that melody is really familiar comparison to other things on this project. Because so far I'd say that things aren't familiar for me. I'm feeling new, feeling fresh, okay? It's like a helicopter. That's what that sounds like. And now there's like someone's hacksaw, like a tree with a chainsaw. And this kind of reminds me of Shigeru. So we're taking from the Icelandic greats here. Okay. All right. What do I think about this album? It's a little complicated in the sense that I think that coming back to this, I know I'm going to find some things may strike out at me differently. On first go, it's not as striking out as No Shape or Set My Heart on Fire, which first off, I think those are much more, like this is new, okay? Those albums are working more on, like it is like a isolated alternative tracks, okay? But here it's a little bit more atmospheric, and atmospheric in the sense of different genres or different sounds, different moods, okay? And I really want to know what's going on coming back to this, because 10 tracks, it starts off very creepy, I would say. I was more in a creepy vibe, and then leaving that near the second half. The second half doesn't really feel that way. Actually, I would say it's the first 3 tracks. You have Pop Song, which is, odd. Already having that like weird clicky type drums, which is also an eye on the wall. But having then Scherzo, right, like piano based there, instrumental. So I feel like I'm not stuck in a tone here fully, which maybe that'll change. But 8.5, okay. I'm giving this an 8.5. So yeah, I think whatever is still here to me, very creative, very fresh, and is begging for you to focus on its sound. One thing I'll say that doesn't stand out on this compared to the other 2 albums, certainly, is vocals. Okay, vocals were at the start here, but I feel like with the other albums, they took focus, they took shine, where I was really like, whoa. But here, it's really the backing of it takes more shine. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna give this a few more listens, and I'll let you know how I feel. Perfume Genius. This is an odd fucking album. It's odd. The sound of it is odd. Perfume Genius has been making music for a long time, and for sure, it's not mainstream. But I would say that there's a very angelic and dreamy nature to it. This one is a lot more complex. I don't feel like I'm relaxed in that same state. I actually prefer those albums, which is weird because early reviews for this, yes, okay, pretty good for this one, okay, but I just can't put it to that same level. I just can't, okay. It's coming back to it too, I will say I wasn't stuck in like a creepy mood as much, because reacting to it the first time I was really focusing on this mood, but this time I will say there's detail. You know what I mean? There's detail to this. It's less about Mike's vocals, him coming out in that way, or even a blending of the instrumentation with it all. It really is this this odd clunky space to really be put in. Yeah, classical sounds here, but it's not like classical sounds in the sense where the strings are really swaying emotion. You're really stuck with that emotion. It's more of an ambient space. It's more of an ambient space that so you don't have to push that focus in. You know what I mean? It's not really about focusing on the transition of the sound of the song front to back. I really think it's just wanting to put you in a landscape. This is good. This is good though. Still an 8.5. It's still an 8.5. I think even though it's an 8.5, it's better creatively than other albums I prefer this year. It's better creatively, and I still think that there's a lot of ambition here to do something new. Okay, so good on ya, Mike. Good on ya. Okay, you are pushing yourself forward and genre blending in a way that I don't think anyone else really has. Okay, Do you know what this album reminds me of? The first album that sticks out to me is Julia Holter's Aviary. That's the one that this reminds me of the most. Yeah. Okay. So, and that's another album that I find very complicated to dive into. So I think listening to this album as time goes on, I do think that I'm gonna find something new about it. You know what I mean? So, thank you. Okay, I can respect that. Yeah. Okay. Peace out. All right. If there's anything else you want to see me react to, you know what to do. Okay. If you put a comment down below, I'll look at it. Okay. See ya.